Hi and welcome to the first in what will be a series of game modifications and game reviews. Today focusing on the mod Darthmod version 5 point something. I do apologise, I can't remember which version it is. Today I'm showing a naval battle using this mod, and the game this mod is based on is Empire Total War. And this is version 1.5 I think of Empire Total War. The battle consists of Nelson's flagship, the Victory, and 2 heavy first rates. For those that know the game, for those that don't, that's the famous Victory, and 2 really big ships, versus a couple of smaller French battleships and a French admiral. For those that know the game, that's a French first rate admiral ship and a two second rate ships of the line. Currently see that I'm just fast forwarding the game times just to get the ships into combat. Good points about this mod you can see already is that lingering smoke up in the top by the first French ship. That smoke is part of the mod. It is part of the Blood and Smoke mod, which is now built into Darthmod since about version 3. As you can also see, I'm not the greatest player at this game, so I'm going to suck a bit. Yeah, so what I've just done is I've swapped the cannons over to firing round shot, aka cannonballs, to chainsaw, aka cannonballs on string. Well, big metal chains, which are great, as you saw, for knocking down the enemy's sails, thus slowing them down. Darthmod makes a change to this game's mechanics, thus making a lot of the cannons slightly different ranges. In this case, the cannonballs are about the same. The chain shot, I think, is about 0.75 of what it is. That's 3/4. And basically the shotgun blast, well, I've forgotten the name for the stuff, is reduced excessively. See, I'm going to do a bit broadsiding, but actually I'm getting my arse handed to me at the moment. And I just used a dedicated broadside to knock that ship to Kingdom Come, sort of. Anyway, the advantage of Darthmod over the standard game, especially just then, is that it works the damage out a lot better. So in that case, you find that the cannonballs that hit underground will be done more damage than the ones that have hit above ground, well, above the sea level anyway, won't have done as much damage. They'll just have punctured lots of people and ripped them to shreds. As you can see already, I'm taking quite heavy damage on at least Nelson's flagship, which is the one that I'm currently controlling manually completely. The other 2 are at the moment just attacking the French. As you can obviously tell, I've sped the game up again. And that French broadside is about to do a world of pain. Now, this ship here is about to get into, or at least I'm going to try and get it into boarding action, although I do admittedly fail miserably on that one. That's because the reason I'm doing this is twofold. In the game, thanks to a sort of screw up or a bug, I'm not exactly sure, sometimes the ships will turn literally on the spot, and that's actually not controlled by Darthmod. That's built into the game, and Darthmod hasn't been able to get rid of that actually. Now, what's interesting to know again here about Darthmod is that cannon fire that you just saw the French ship firing at the British. Oh yeah, here we go, there's an instance of this turning on the spot. It's what's interesting to note about the, oh, it's canister shot, I do apologise, that I've just fired at the French ship, and that takes out crewmen, thus making boarding actions a lot easier, though it does require a few holes in ship, of course, because the balls are microscopic that you're now firing. Essentially cannon, basically shotgun pellets. Darthmod, as you've undoubtedly noticed, for those that play this game, for those that don't, what Darthmod does is especially in sea battles, it affects the accuracy and the range of the cannons. The cannons are now a lot more accurate at close range. All of them will hit a lot more close range, whereas at longer range, they're not as accurate. You can see right there that I'm just hitting a lot into the sea with that one ship. Whereas on the standard game, a good vast majority would have hit the opposing ship. And what's interesting about Darthmod, I don't know if it is a Darthmod change or just a thing in the game I've not noticed before, but it appears that the gunners on the decks of the ships actually fire at the enemy. I don't mean gunners. I mean the crew members armed with the muskets actually musket each other. Couple interesting points. Again, as you just saw in the top right hand corner, you've just seen a turn on the spot instance. I really don't know why that happens. If Darthmod would like to get in contact and tell me, that would be quite interesting. Now that top French ship, that is the flashing icon, is because it's now surrendered, meaning that the crew are still on board but it's given up the fight. It's currently down to just the one French ship fighting me. I'm just going to set the rest of them, the other ships, to attack. And that is the second French ship now just getting ready to surrender, and it has surrendered. Yeah, the one thing to note about this game and the mod is that you still can't do multiple boarding actions with multiple ships. Now in real life, a few instances were recorded where two ships would gang up on one and both ships would board it. Now in this game, as of yet, and I doubt they'll do it, seeing as of course the follow-ups are coming out soon. So anyway, as we come to the end of this video, this is, like I said, this is Darthmod for Empire Total War. Graphically, this mod doesn't change too much. Yes, it does add the lingering smoke in the blood, and for that I'd rate the graphics probably 10 out of 10, just because it's not much it could change, not much it could do anything better. Gameplay wise, it makes the game a lot more accurate to the time period, a lot more tactical, not as much fun admittedly. It's not as arcadey as it was. So I'd rate gameplay probably 7 out of 10. Overall, this mod, it's a very good mod. It does amazingly well for what is essentially a completely unofficial set of mod tools, and without being able to make new units for the game, I think it's brilliant. So that was Darthmod. My name is Toby Silverstone, and that was the first in what will hopefully be a long series. Thank you for watching, and good night.